this function. So we are calling here. That is the sample function we are calling here. Okay. Usually this function is going to print all the statements. It is going to print all the statements. You can see all the 3 statements are being printed here. Are printed here. I am just using after the second statement. So I am using return as a keyword. It's valid. So return is a keyword which is used in a void function. Only the point is whatever the logic is written after this return keyword is not reachable to compiler. Generally, we follow this type of approach in performing unit testing. So because we want to block that code and later we can enable that. That means the functions and statements are written, but they are not reachable to compiler. So why you return if they don't want to reach to compiler? Because I want to later use them for testing. I will test one by one, line by line. I don't want to include all. In that case, I can write, but I can similarly make them as not reachable to compiler. Now you can see that anything that you write after that return keyword is not reachable to compiler. That means you can see that only statement 1 and 2 are printed. Statement 3 is not printed. So return is not just related to return type, right? Return is a general jump statement. So it is a general jump statement. Return is a simple jump statement, right? You don't relate this return with the return types always. It is a simple jump statement. And actually it indicates that, so after return, it cannot continue. That means it will stop the compiler. Anything you write after return is not reachable to compiler. Usually we follow this type of programming approaches in various occasions, while majority we use in testing like environment. So where we need to keep on unit test every part, and we need to extend every part after performing the test of the previous. This is the approach we generally follow for this function. So this is how we can define function with return types and what is an void type. I hope you are clear with this topic, function with return types and options. So now after understanding this, now another important part is we need to understand about inheritance, polymorphism, and a few more topics, modules and namespaces, that will continue in our next session. Mostly, so in 3-4 sessions, we will finish all this TypeScript part. Then we can start our Angular part, right? So tomorrow, in that everything will come. Now don't ask, sir, will you teach this or that? Because everything will come. We will discuss all the parts that are required for TypeScript, right? So after that, then we can move to Angular and we can start working with Angular environment. So tomorrow we will continue with this, right? Hope you understood all the concepts. Tomorrow we can continue with some more options in functions and other object-oriented concepts like polymorphism, inheritance, and all, right? Thank you. Hope you are clear with the topics. Have any doubt? So then Let meet tomorrow. Okay, thank you.